Beautiful souls, know your worth is the message of today. I feel like skunk spirits come up because this is about knowing your worth as a person. You know, what are your accomplishments? What are you proud of? What do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the world? Walk with your head held high, knowing what you bring to this world, because you deserve that, and you deserve all the good things around you, is what Spirit wants to tell. Blah, 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 is what Spirit wants me to tell you. I'm tongue-tied today, and maybe that's a message, maybe that's a sign, maybe you're struggling with speech. You know, that could be literally, you know, you or someone around you could be in speech therapy, or you're just struggling to express yourself. You know, that could be a sign at this time. Harry Potter could be important as well. You could like the films or the books, or that's just come out of nowhere on my table. My daughter's found a Harry Potter Kinder Egg thingy, so maybe if the right person, 111 on the timer, you like Harry Potter. Specifically Hufflepuff. Right, let's go. Eyeglasses, Harry's eyeglasses, Harry's case. Maybe your name's Harry. Oh, and who have we got there? Maybe you, your name's Harry, or someone around you important is called Harry. Reading's important as well, and July, you could have a birthday, a memory in July also. I've got 777. Look up that angel number, could be important. In fact, I'm going to look it up. Hang on. So angel number 777, I just looked it up, means that you're on the right path. You're receiving spiritual guidance. You could be having a spiritual awakening, but you're on the right path and you're going to receive good fortune. So I think for the right collective, good fortune in general, or there could be a sum of money coming for some of you. You know, maybe you'll have a little win somewhere. I want to tell you, you could like horses as well. You could have a horse or be a real horse person. There's a few things going on here. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you like to come across, and don't we all, you like to come across as held together. Maybe a little bit prim and proper, but it's like you don't want people to see what's underneath. You don't want people to see, you know, the pain that you carry. You like to carry yourself, that you're okay, that you're held together, and that's like how you like to present yourself to the world, which is no bad thing, may I say. But underneath that, you're very wary, feeling exhausted, maybe been working too much, or, you know, home life, kids, family, partners, work, running a home. It's just getting on top of you and you're just bone tired. And I'm getting the energy of, you know, when people say, I'm tired, but not physically, you know, like when someone's just emotionally, you know, they're just beyond actually physically tired and needing sleep. They're just exhausted. They're worn down. They're, you know, they're weary, is what I'm feeling. There's something around you that needs a new perspective, a fresh pair of eyes looking at it. Be careful when it comes to contracts and things like that. Make sure you read that fine print, check the details. Or there could be a situation in your life where you think, do you know what, I'm seeing clearly now. For the first time in ages, I'm actually seeing clearly around this situation. I want to say to you, any of you that have entered a new relationship recently, don't bring your baggage into that new relationship. Any in an existing relationship, the same message. And for any of you single out there, I want to say, when that person comes around, which I see that they are, that's beautiful. Don't bring that, you know, sometimes we tend to bury our emotions And we all do it. I'm fine, look at me, I'm fine. And you don't say how you really feel. You know, it's hard to be vulnerable. It's hard to express those emotions. So sometimes we tend to internalize it, and then we kind of bring it into things without even knowing. And I've done it, and I expect every single one of you's done it as well, because we're all human. But a really good way to process emotion and baggage is writing it down. If you don't have anyone to talk to, if you feel comfortable talking to friends about how you're feeling and how you're doing, you know, then that's amazing. But for you, those of you that don't, and there's a lot of people, write it down. Once you write it down, you're getting out your body, and you're kind of like clearing that emotion from your body. All the time you're not speaking your truth, you're keeping it like repressed in your body, and it becomes unhealthy, and that can actually make us physically sick. So physically ill from that. Write it down, keep a journal. You know, even if you're really angry or really like, write down to the person that's made you angry how angry you are and why and how you're feeling. And I tell you what, you will feel so much better afterwards. And it's not being said to anyone, there's been no emotional outbursts, you've just got it out of your body. And there's a reason that Spirit wants me to talk about this today. So maybe there is a real need for that. I feel for some of you there'll be a new relationship coming along, specifically in July next month. And it's saying that just believe in the fairy tale for a while, you know, believe in the impossible, the romantic ending, the magic, the happy ever after, because that is coming for you, as long as you don't bring this baggage in. And again, for you, those of you in connections, that is trying to let you know, like, let go, you know, write it down, whatever you need to do to get that emotion out and that fear out. I do see a signing of a contract. It could be a house rental, a new job opportunity. Again, this is all summer. This is all July. I feel like it all happened at once for you. But just make sure you know what you're signing, like read it. Maybe it'd be a new job or a new study, or there's some contract that will be signed in the summer. July is significant in this reading. And going back to that baggage, this is because of someone who betrayed you in the past, or this could have recently happened. Toxic relationship or situationship. Someone that was quite poisonous and low vibration, I want to say. You could work for a big company or work in IT, or like stars and moons and space as well, as a kind of side note. I'm going to go to a part 2. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, my website's on my profile. I've got Buy Me a Coffee on my Linktree in my profile now. If you'd like to buy me a coffee to thank me for my energy. But I'm also doing Buy Me a Coffee. So for each coffee you buy, you get 1 question, short video. That's on my Linktree. So 1 coffee, 1 question, 2 coffee, 2 questions, so on and so forth, as an alternative. That's on my Linktree and also my other platforms, should you want to follow me on there. Love and light. I'm going to part 2. Bye.